Hey, what's up, everybody? I just wanted to make this video so that I can mention a couple of things that I think need to be said. Um, I hear a lot of atheists in the online community and a lot of evolutionists always trying to give Kento like crap. They bring up things about his personal life. They bring up things like when he was thrown in prison for ridiculous reasons. They ignore all of these set of events that took place during that whole legal process. All the just very dishonest and underhanded games that were being played by people in law. Clearly, it seemed like they were out to get the guy. And they try to attack this individual simply because of the fact that he is a man of God who has had a lot of effect. I mean, I think I heard somebody say that he had to reach actually over 1 billion people during his, time talking about evolution. And he comes here online on YouTube immediately after he gets out and is back to doing the same thing, spreading the gospel, talking to people about why, the problems of evolutionary theory. And he does it in a very simplistic way. And that's what I love about Kent Hovind. But I don't agree with everything that Kent Hovind says. There are various things that I disagree with him on. But no one's going to sit over and tell me that he's not a man of God and he's a wolf in sheep's clothing. Because, look, we all have different views, whether it comes to our beliefs or whether it comes to the way that we approach certain things. We're not all going to agree with each other, but I can't stand looking at certain Christians bashing the guy because they don't like his approach or like the way that he's going about certain things. And it's just, to me, it's a very disrespectful thing. And they're failing to understand that this guy is a man of God. I mean, you look at some of the other bigger name Christians who have made a name for themselves. They've got 300,000, 400,000 subscribers. They don't pay attention really to any of these smaller YouTube channels. They really don't. Especially the atheists who made a name for themselves and have become sort of personalities like Howard Rao or Matt DeLahunty. They try to avoid people who have smaller YouTube channels. They don't pay attention to people who have only 300, 400 viewers or something like that, because in their mind it's beneath them, but they want to make a name for themselves. They want to go after more so notable figures. That's what they want to do. It's about having a perception. It's about, wanting people to look at them like they're intellectuals, not about, actually reaching out and getting to the information for what the science actually is and what the truth actually is. With Kent Hovind, he'll talk to anybody. I've seen the guy go to YouTube channels with 15-year-old kids or 16-year-old kids talking to them about God and Christianity and evolutionary theories. He really wants to reach out to people. I've seen him go to YouTube channels that are smaller than mine or that might only have like 800 subscribers or so. So the guy is a good man, and I don't understand why so many people have attacked it, especially on the Christian faith. If you Google it, a lot of people are attacking him on certain things, and I think that if you want to talk to him over something that you disagree with him on, I think it's better to try to get a hold of him, because he will reach out to you and he will have a discussion with you. Again, I don't know what it says. I really don't. But I think that people on the Christian side need to try to lend a little bit more support to him. And to me, honestly, I would like to see Kent Hovind stop going into every channel. I think that I don't think Kent actually really gets how much of an influence that he's had and how so many people try to pull themselves up by his coattails. It's not only the atheists. I see it with Christians too. They try to put his name in the title of their videos. They try to talk about this guy all the time, because just having that guy's name in your video, you're going to be getting some views because of it. So to me, I think that a lot of people get on Kent Hovind's case because they say that he doesn't get too technical. But I think that it's smart that he doesn't get too technical, because he brings things to the audience in a way that they can understand it. There's, if you're going to be talking to a group, let's just face it. I mean, whenever you guys start hearing me get a little bit more technical, when I start talking about synapses and the thoracolumbar segments of the brain, of the nervous system, or I start mentioning those complex proteins that work with I'm sorry, what was it? I just woke up, guys. I'm sorry. The ATP synthase. When I start talking about all these things and I start getting a little bit technical, nobody follows it. And it takes me explaining video through video before some scientist that I'm getting back and forth with, some guy admits that I was right about what I was saying. Then finally the atheists say, okay, well, he's right. But they didn't catch on to that during the exchange of videos or during the debates or discussions that I've had with certain people. It's got to be explained to them. So whether you're an atheist or Christian, you don't understand. 99% of the people who listen don't really understand the technical information. I think that some of the atheists pretend that they do, but really overall they don't get it. So with Kent Hovind, I mean, he understands that he doesn't go that route. He stays very simplistic, and he tries to make sure, even though in certain cases where it looks like he's itching to get technical, he doesn't do that because he's trying to relay that information to the audience in a way that they're going to understand it. So that's all I wanted to say, guys. I mean, hopefully we start to see Kent Hovind approaching influential people in our community. But I hope that he starts to understand that you do not have to debate every single person that comes your way, because look, a lot of these people don't even care what he's got to say. Atheists or Christians, they want him on their channels, or they want to put his name in the title of their videos just so that they can get views. They don't care about having a discussion with him. And I don't think, Kent, he's not really used to the YouTube game. He doesn't understand how atheists, like to get these views. So I think that he's just not a little prepared for what's going on here online. And if he's not careful, all he's going to be doing is building up more channels that are going to be bashing Christians. So God bless you, Kent. You keep on doing what you're doing. Keep on ignoring what these trolls are saying in the comment sections or in their various videos. Some of us who have been back and forth with the atheists for a long time, we understand the hostility. We understand that they'll take anything that they can about you and use it as an attack. We understand that. We can see past the BS. If you need any support from the brothers or sisters in this community, you let me know, and I'll try to. There's a network of Christians here on our side that got anywhere between 1,000 to 11,000 subscribers. We can get a hold of each other and try to support you in any way possible. So, again, God bless you, Kent. You ignore what the trolls are saying. You ignore even what the Christians are saying when they're just trying to bash you and throw your name in their videos, because some of us understand that you are a man of God and that you are trying to do the right thing here online with integrity.